It's time now for high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Thank you, Melissa. Good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, I should say. We're just a few minutes here before noon as we get set for opening day here at Lehman Field at the home of the Hiland Hawks. Frank Salona alongside John Monagold, all set to bring this one to you today. It is opening day here in Berlin as we get all our papers blown around here.
Yep.
But John, what a great day, opening day here for the defending state champion, the Hiland Hawks. And two-time, I guess, back-to-back, looking for 3 in a row here this season as we kick things off for the 2025 season. Looking forward to a great year from the Hawks. Today they take on a pretty good team in the Louisville Leopards.
Yeah, last year Louisville, they were a Division I team, and with the expansion of divisions, they are now Division III. And, of course, we go from Division IV. We're going to be Division VI this year, but it should be a really competitive game. Last year, I think we beat them at Louisville by a couple runs. Usually it's a pretty competitive game, 2 well-coached teams. A lot of talent on the field today.
Sure is. Looking forward to this one. We'll take a break. When we come back, our Matt Croy had a chance to catch up with the skipper of the Hawks, Chris Dagas. And when we come back, we'll hear from Coach Dagas. This is high school baseball.
Auto Diesel and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local hometown independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Be prepared for the next outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Power your life with a Generac home standby generator. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Piker Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They're locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Inside the Dugout is being brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
And I'm joined by eighth-year head coach for the Hiland Hawks baseball team. That is Chris Dacus, of course, fresh off winning their second consecutive state championship. And Chris, I know it's a new season. It still has to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you can always look back on those 2 years and got a lot of good memories. But we're looking to make new memories this season. The guys been working hard all last summer and over the winter, and the focus is on trying to do it again. It's not an easy thing to do, but they've got a lot of confidence, and we've got confidence in their ability too.
I was going to ask you about that, Chris. You addressed it a little bit right there, but knowing that you had been top dog these last couple of years, these guys certainly have those high expectations every year, wanting to win that state championship. What has been the approach or mindset just going into the preseason play with that in mind?
We've talked about this a lot. We've got to bring our A game to every team we play this year because we've got a target on our back again, and we're going to get everybody's best effort to knock us off that top spot. So we've got to really come out focused and ready to go right from the get-go, starting with the first game.
With that being said, Chris, what have you seen from your team, I guess, so far in preseason play, scrimmages, practice-wise? What have you seen so far from your group?
As a coaching staff, we've been really impressed with the at-bats we've put together, with the swings we've had. Usually that's kind of the slowest piece to kind of catch up with everything else, but right from the get-go, first scrimmage, we were hitting the ball all over the park, which was good to see, and hopefully we can continue doing that. But like I said, the bats are usually the last thing to warm up, and our pitching's good. We've got our number one back from last year, and he threw well the other day, and everybody's had good outings so far. We just need to kind of start stretching guys out as the season gets into motion here, but everything's looking good. We don't have any real issue spots that we feel like we really need to address at this point. But yeah, defense solid, pitching, hitting, everything's looking good, on track.
Good to see that. And also something new is, of course, the new turf infield that you have here for Lehman Field. Can you talk about that, what that's been like to have that in and ready in time here for the season?
It's been phenomenal. I can't say enough about Forever Lawn, the businesses in the area that have helped make this happen, and the parents that have come out to kind of help finish up the small projects that needed to be done before we can have games on there. But it's been phenomenal. The players love it. First day or two that we were able to be on there, they were diving and sliding and just having fun. But then we got to work, and it's a matter of adjusting to our new home field, and it's quite different from last year's version of Lehman Field, but the guys are loving it, coaches are loving it, and it looks beautiful.
Awesome to have that in place. Now, the season does open up today. You take on this Louisville Leopards team. They went 18-9 last year. Of course, a D1 team a season ago, D3 this year, but what are you expecting to see from this Louisville Leopards team?
Yeah, we've played them the past couple of years, and they're always solid. They're a very good program, and they'll come out ready to roll. I know they like to run a lot, so that'll give our senior catcher, Danny Hostetler, some work behind the plate, but we got to keep the running game in check. That'll be a big part of our defensive set, but it'll be tough. They've always got good pitching and good hitting, so it'll be a good test first day out.
Aside from those things, anything else you're looking from your team?
Just solid at bats, looking to compete. I don't think we will be, but we don't want to be overwhelmed at the plate, and we want to be able to move runners around the bases when we have that opportunity, be it bunts or just good hit placement.
Chris, one other thing I wanted to get your thoughts on here. Of course, you've been in Division 4 the last couple of years. They have the newly expanded divisions they've had with a lot of different sports, including baseball, D6 this year. Your thoughts there just on the expanded divisions this year with baseball?
Yeah, it's definitely going to have a different feel, a different look going into the tournament. There's a lot of teams that we've seen recently that won't be there anymore, that have either moved up or moved down to 7, and some new faces that we've never seen in the tournament. There's even a couple that would have been last year's D2 have moved all the way down to 6. So it'll be different, but it's still baseball. We still got to go out there and play our game and score more runs than the other team. So that doesn't change.
Absolutely. Well, Chris, thanks for your time and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
That's the voice of Hiland Hawks head baseball coach, Chris Davis.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977, it is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Stop in for these great savings all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie, and if you like seafood, check out our 21 to 30 count Southern Seas cooked shrimp, $6.98. Fresh Atlantic salmon fillets for $8.98. Southern Seas easy peel shrimp, $5.98. Large snow crab clusters, $9.98 a pound. 1 pound special lump crab meat, $12.98. 3 to 4 ounce lobster tails, $5.98. Sushi for $3.98. 20 to 30 count sea scallops, $13.98. Plus download your digital coupon for a crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Palm Marine Hospital was recently named a top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Palm Marine has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Palm Marine provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit palmarinehospital.org.
And welcome back here to Lehman Field. Frank Salona along with John Monagold as we get set for this one between the Leopards and the Hawks. It's opening day here in Berlin, and what a beautiful day. Got some clouds coming in, John, but they say could be a possibility of rain, but we'll kind of hope that that goes away here. A little windy at the beginning of the day here. The wind is blowing out towards right and right center. Ball might be heading out that way this afternoon. Let's see how things go here for the Hawks and the Leopards. But looking down on the field, though, what a beautiful sight. Brand new AstroTurf infield, and the outfield is going to remain natural grass, as you had told me earlier. But what a great job that they've done here with this infield.
Yeah, we couldn't thank the local businesses and individuals that sponsored and donated to the field. And today might be a perfect example. If we get a rain for 40, 45 minutes, sometimes it'd shut you down. But today, we're definitely going to get the game in. And like you said, we can't thank the community enough. They really stepped up.
Yeah. Well, certainly did. And tell you what, this Hawks team, two-time last 2 years defending state champions, 27-5 last year. They won the Division IV state championship, and that's their third overall for the school. And what a great opportunity for them to try to repeat here in Division VI. For Louisville, they were 18-9 last year. They lost in the Division I district semifinal, but this is a team that is returning some good players, and I think it's going to be a great matchup this afternoon.
Yeah, both programs, Louisville moved down to Division III, but, they're going to be really competitive. They're going to have a good pitcher on the mound today, and, they're well coached. We talked about Tyler. He played at Kent State, played a year at Auburn, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. That Tyler that you're talking about is Tyler Drabeck, the Louisville head coach, and had a chance to meet with him earlier today, and he is expecting good things from this team as well. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric, and you're listening to High School Baseball on WKLM.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting future? Buckeye Career Center is still accepting high school applications for next school year. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future.
My name is Andrea Lab, and I'm a double lab student in graphic arts and floral design. Buckeye has given me many hands-on career-related experiences. Without Buckeye, I would not have had the opportunity to obtain an internship in web design.
Spots are filling up fast, so don't wait. Whether you're interested in technology, healthcare, or skilled trades, Buckeye Career Center has a program for you. Apply now at BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Hiland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
And welcome back here to Lehman Field. Frank Salona alongside John Monagold as the teams are still warming up down on the field as the clouds are rolling in a little bit. It was a little darker, but now it doesn't seem as dark. So hopefully this will miss us, and keep our fingers crossed for that. Let's take a look, though, at our starting lineups brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Save yourself time and money. No stamp needed. You can pay your bill online or through the mobile application Smart Hub, a free service with no fees for using your bank account, credit card, or debit card. Let's take a look here first at the Louisville Leopards, as they are the visiting team today. Leading off for the Leopards is number 11, Cooper Rice. He's a senior playing center field. The number 2 batter is number 4, Ty Palmier. He is a senior playing shortstop. The 3-hole is number 16, Xander Triplett. He's a junior playing right field. The catcher batting 4th, number 1, Jake Beard. The designated hitter batting 5th, number 3, Bryce Johnson. The number 6 hitter is number 10, Grayson Brunoni. He is playing first base today. Max Roberts is at 3rd. He wears number 2, batting 7th. And the 8 batter, number 5, is Caden Cordes. He is playing second base. And rounding out the lineup for Coach Tyler Drabeck, the number 9 hitter, number 13, Luke Seaman. He will be playing left field. For the Hiland Hawks, they are coached by Chris Degas. They will go with this lineup today, playing shortstop, number 23, Caden Koblenz. Number 2 hitter is the pitcher, number 3, Caden Candle. The number 3 hitter is number 7, Colin Koblenz. He is playing center field. The third baseman and batting cleanup is number 21, Grady Monagold. The number 5 hitter, number 16, playing right field, is Logan Yoder. The 6-hole is Luke Hirschberger. He is the first baseman. He wears number 27. The number 7 hitter, number 24, is Danny Hostetler. He will be doing the catching today. And the number 8 hitter is number 10, Keith Hirschberger. He plays second base. And the left fielder batting in the 9th position is number 2, Cade Beachy. Both teams, first game of the year. We'll take a break and have our national anthem. The starting lineups have been brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Members of Home Wayne Electric save money on their monthly bill by reading their own meters. It's quick and easy. You can pay your bill and submit your meter reading through our mobile application with no fees. On vacation, no problem. Members can schedule their payment. We'll take a break. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll come back with the first pitch and talk about the matchup even more right after this. You're listening to High School Baseball on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Field as they run out on the field. Their pitcher today is the right-hander Caden Candle. The big right-hander has some pretty good stuff there, John.
Yeah, he's going to throw mid-80s. He's got a nice curveball. He's going to try to use that just about any count. He'll try to keep him off balance, and expecting big things out of Caden. Had a really good year last year. He's for the most part, he was our number 3 pitcher, and he pitched really well.
All right, our first pitch today brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, where they have top quality products like Provia Siding, decorative siding, windows and doors. Provia manufactured stone and accessories on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436. Again, that number, 800-524-7436. Thank you to the folks at MRV Siding Supply as they sponsored our first pitch today. And looking for that first pitch for the Louisville Leopards is going to be Cooper Rice, the center fielder. He'll lead off for the Leopards, followed by Palmier and Triplett, 1, 2, and 3 in the order for the Leopards. And the sun now is coming out.
Yeah, beautiful.
It is going to be what we hope is a beautiful day here in Hiland.
Well, for the last weekend in March, you can't ask for much more. You see 70 degrees. We'll take it any day.
That's right. The Leopards in their powder blue tops today, the white pants, white lettering on the shirt says Leopards, and they have the Carolina blue batting helmets. Look good out there as the Hawks out on the field in the all-white today. Got the high socks, the old style socks with the red numbers and red lettering, Hawks across the chest. What a beautiful day for baseball, and we are set again for the first pitch, brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. And stepping in for the Leopards, again, is the center fielder, Cooper Rice. He wears number 11. He's left-handed, and we are just about seconds away here from the first pitch of the 2025 season here at Hiland High School and Lehman Field. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ball game. The first pitch from Candle as he winds and delivers is a curveball taken in for ball one.
Yeah, his curveball looks really sharp warming up. You know, it's been really cold. It's a tough pitch to get a feel for, but today you won't have that problem. Key will be getting through the first, second inning, letting him settle in.
Rice takes a ball outside, so 2 balls and no strikes here to the leadoff batter, Cooper Rice. Fans starting to gather in the stands down below.
Pretty good crowd.
Next pitch, a fastball swung on and missed by Rice. Count now 2 balls and a strike.
I like that swing there. He was really aggressive. You know, 2-0, you figure Candle's going to come in there with a strike, and he took a big cut at it.
Candle delivers. There's a curveball hit towards the right field and in for a base hit. So Cooper Rice, first hit of the season, and he hits that one. Base hit to right field. Nice piece of hitting there for Rice. It'll bring up Ty Palmier, the shortstop, wears number 4.
One of this team's strength is going to be their speed, so let's see how aggressive the Leopards are going to be here in the first inning. Would not be surprised to see a bunt.
Rice gets his lead at first. Here's the pitch. That one is high and outside for ball 1 to Palmier.
Danny did a great job last year throwing runners out at second base. Caden's got to keep him close there at first, give Danny a chance.
Danny Hostetler, the catcher, he is a very good backstop for the Hawks. Here's a pitch taken for a strike. Good fastball there by Candle.
Looked like a two-seam there. Had a little bit of run to it.
Yep.
Came back over the plate.
Sure did. Rice, not a big lead at first, but he's starting to edge off a little bit. Candle takes a look, now delivers. Here's a pop-up to the infield, and the second baseman and center fielder almost collide, and the center fielder, that is Koblenz, Colin Koblenz, makes the catch, throws over to first, but back in time is Rice. So a pop-out.
Yeah, Luke did a good job there at first base, going off the bag to get that ball. Collins' throw was pretty wide.
That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Xander Triplett. He's the right fielder, junior, wears number 16 for the Leopards.
That was a big out there. Looked like he had a really good jump. He was going to have that base stolen.
Rice gets his lead at first, now a bigger lead. Bluffing, and here's the pitch to home plate. That one is just a little bit outside.
That was close. Good pitch, had some run to it.
1 out here in the top of the first inning. Sun's shining. Wind has died down a little bit, still blowing out to right field. Here's a hit to first base, picked up by the first baseman there, Hirschberger, but the runner gets over to second, so fielder's choice for Triplett.
That's the second time that the runner took off and the batter swung, so I kind of wonder if they had a little hit and run going. It was a good job by Luke knocking that ball down and stepping on the base.
So that moves the runner to second base. 2 down here in the top of the first. Brings up the catcher, number 1, Jake Beard. Beard stepping in, gets right up close to the plate. Boy, they're tight to the plate here in the early going. Pitch from Candle, hit foul down the left field line.
You could tell from the sound he got in on his hands a little bit.
Yeah, kind of handcuffed him a little bit. No balls on a strike here to Jake.
Like I said, this first, second inning, if Hiland can get out of this without giving up a run, that'd be huge.
2 down, top of the first. Runner at second. Candle delivers. Nice curved ball. Caught the outside corner.
Now you're way ahead here. I wouldn't give him anything to swing at. Looks like he can do some damage.
Yes, sir. He might be a guy that maybe they try to get inside a little bit here. Candle looked to second. Here is a pitch inside, and he hammered it down the left field line here, out of bounds. But that probably
too good of a pitch.
Yeah, it was too good of a pitch. Still remains no balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the first.
See if he goes something off the plate or bounces one. See if he can get him to chase.
Looking back at the runner. There's a curveball, and Beard hits one high down the left field line, going out of bounds, and then it'll be out of play, I should say. And he's getting around.
Yeah,
on Candle.
Looks like he's gone off speed a couple times. Like I said, those pitches are catching a little too much of the plate. Speaking of out of bounds, Louisville just coming off a state championship. What was that, last weekend?
Yeah, number 1 in school history for the Leopards in basketball, Division III. Congratulations, Coach Siegfried and the guys. This one taken up high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and you mentioned that. I was chatting back and forth. I know Coach Siegfried, and I texted him and congratulated him. He said, boy, what a storybook season, and it was so good for them. Get that number 1 state championship a couple weeks ago. Here's a runner going to third, throw to third, gets away, and coming home and getting in there safely is Cooper Rice. So Rice with the steal and then the error.
Yeah, I think the runner caught everybody off guard a little bit there, taking third base. Danny made a good throw, but Grady Monagle was playing back. Couldn't quite get to the base in time.
So the ball goes down the left field line, gives Cooper an opportunity Cooper Rice the opportunity to score. 2-2 here to the batter. Here's a curveball taken outside. Might have been a slider. Is that a slider that he throws? Or
he throws a curveball. Every once in a while it'll look a little bit like a slider. Depends on how much he gets on top of it, but really good at bat here. He's fouled off a lot of pitches, seen a lot of pitches.
Count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the top of the first. Leopards get 1 run across the board. Here's a pop-up to the first baseman. Plenty of room there for Hirschberger. He makes the catch, and the sides is retired. So we played half an inning here at Lehman Field, and the Leopards with a 1-run lead, 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local hometown independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Leading things off for the Hiland Hawks will be Caden Koblenz, followed by Caden Candle and Colin Koblenz. So Koblenz, Candle, and Koblenz to start things off for the Hawks. Down 1-0, and a big right-hander, Brock Leghart, the junior, for the Leopards on the mound.
Yeah, going to be a couple seniors that we'll really miss in the lineup from last year. That was Cody Yoder, who was an All-Ohioan, and then you had Brady Yoder. Those two pretty much played 3 years in the program, so they were your 2 big bats in the middle of your lineup. We're going to have to replace them. But a lot of talent here, more than capable.
Caden Koblenz steps in. The right-hander wears number 23 for the Hawks. And Leghart winds and delivers. There's a curveball. Swing and a miss.
Yep. Good curveball there. Nice and tight spin.
Down 1 ball, or no balls and a strike. That one taken high. Count even now at 1-1.
You've got a fastball, curveball, and change up there. Fastball be about mid-80s.
And he works quick. This one is sent
That's
deep to left field. That one's going to get out of here. Wow, that ball just kept on going.
Well, the wind's blowing out, and he got it up in the jet stream.
Yes, sir. So, Caden Koblenz got things going here for the Hawks right off the bat. And the third pitch that he saw today.
Left fielder went back, but he really never had a chance at that ball. That ball was way out of here. Yeah. Fastball middle in.
Yep. Boy, you take a look at that flag, and it is just now stiff as a board going out to center field.
What a way to start your senior season, huh?
How about that? How about that? Stepping in the left-hander now. That is Caden Candle. That one taken high for a ball. And, you know, John, something like this could rattle a pitcher right off the bat like that.
Yep.
You see his next pitch was high and outside. Let's see if he can settle down there. That one's high and outside again. So no balls, or 2 balls and no strikes.
It does something to your psyche a little bit. You see that ball go over the fence, especially on your first pitch, or first at bat.
There's a swing and a miss on a good pitch.
I'd like to see if he stays with that curveball a little bit more. It's a good pitch. I mean, these hitters, they're going to hit a fastball.
Yep. And this one, behind the batter that time. So 3 balls and a strike. Hey, the Kilbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hope that you knock it out of the park, just like Koblenz did just there, celebrating 125 years of serving the community. That one high and outside for ball 4. So a home run and a base on balls to start the bottom of the first inning.
And, you know, people don't think about baseball being a game of momentum, but, you know, Louisville got that first run there, kind of caught Hiland off guard, but way to answer it. Now you got a runner on first, and you got a chance here to get him over and get him in.
That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Colin Koblenz. Where's number 7? Bats left-handed. Center fielder.
Fastball a little straight.
Candle.
Some movement, not a lot.
Candle bluffs a steal, gets back. That one swung on and missed. 2 strikes now on the batter.
Yep. Collins needs to shorten up here, get him to second base.
Leghart looks over at first. And fastball high for a ball. Not a bad pitch right there.
No, it sets up his curveball. I mean, I'd be shocked if he doesn't go back to it. It's been a pretty good pitch for him so far.
Grady Monagold in the on-deck circle, waiting for his turn at bat. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Runner at first.
That flag in center field is whipping. That ball gets up in the air. It's going to have a chance to get out of here today.
Absolutely. Koblenz steps in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside, just missed. So count even now at 2-2.
That was a good pitch.
It was.
I was kind of surprised Colin was able to lay off there, but just a little bit off outside.
Bernoni catches that one over at first as they try to get the runner there, Candle.
And they got a good catcher behind the plate, so we're going to have to make sure we get a good jump there and don't run ourselves out of an inning.
Yeah, Jake Beard does a nice job there behind the plate. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Went back to that curveball right on the outside corner.
Yep. So the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Monagold, Grady, a junior. Bats left-handed. Where's number 21? Boy, he just right in the back of that batter's box. A little bit of white showing back there. And he takes, well, a strike.
Like belt high fastball?
Yeah, it was. A little high, I thought, but.
Now let's see if he goes back to that curveball. It's been effective.
Runner at first. Candle gets a little bit of a lead now. Here's a curveball. Swung on and missed by Monagold. So down in the count now, 0-2. Wind still whipping towards center field. It's straight out to center here. There's a swing and a miss. So second strikeout in a row for Leghart, and he's now retired the last two batters. Coming up for the Hawks is number 16. That's Logan Yoder. Yoder, the right fielder, back at first safely is Candle on the quick throw over there.
Yeah, ever since that home run, he's thrown that curveball about 75% of the pitches.
Yeah. Well, you said it earlier. Almost everyone can hit a fastball. It's that change of speeds, curveball, sliders, things like that, especially at this level, a lot of folks have a hard time hitting.
He's got a good one.
Leghart, fastball high. He's missed high on that fastball quite a bit.
And that might be the first game of the year, overthrown a little bit.
Mm-hmm. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball, a little high. 2-0. Logan Yoder steps back in. There is a fastball on the outside corner. So count now 2 balls and a strike.
Be interesting to see if we send the runner here.
And the pitch inside off the catcher's mitt, and going down to second is Candle.
Didn't need to send him. Got a free base.
Yeah, he did. I want to welcome the folks from Claxon Communications here today, broadcasting on the YouTube channel. You can catch us on there as well, WKLM.com. Leghart behind 3-1 now. Here is a curveball in for a strike. So count full.
He's had a lot better command of his curveball than he has his fastball.
Yeah, he does.
Fastball's been all over the place, but if he can throw that curveball for a strike.
And Leghart's going to step off. 1 hit in the inning. That was the home run, leadoff home run by Caden Koblenz. And the pitch, a curveball called out on strikes.
Yeah, he's relied on it, and why not? It's a good one.
Yep. So last 3 batters have struck out. That one called out on strikes. So we go now to the top of the second inning. 1 run, one hit, and no errors. You're listening to High School Baseball on WKLM.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
At Hiland High School, Frank Salona alongside John Manigold as we go to the top of the second inning, and leading things off for the Louisville Leopards will be Bryce Johnson, the designated hitter, followed by Brunoni and Roberts. Next 3 batters for Louisville. All tied at 1.
See if the pitchers here can settle in a little bit. Both of them had that leadoff man on for Louisville last inning, and then Koblenz answered with the home run. So if we can keep the leadoff guy off base, it's to your advantage as a defense for sure.
Yep. Caden Candle delivers, curveball taken in for a strike.
And so far both pitchers, that curveball got a lot of bite to it.
Sure does. And that sometimes throwing a curveball on a windy day helps too.
Yeah.
It's a nice little added touch there. This one is bounced back to the pitcher as Candle will flip it over to first base to Hirschberger. 1 down here on the 1-3 put out. That'll bring up the first baseman, Grayson Brunoni. Brunoni wears number 10 for the Leopards. Left-handed batter. Candle, fastball, hit to short. Gobbled up there by Koblenz over to Hirschberger. And just like that, 2 down here in the top of the second.
That ground ball was true. Nice, smooth on that turf. Caden did a good job, stayed down on it. Good throw.
Brings up the third baseman, Max Roberts. Roberts batting right-handed. Pitch from Candle, and Roberts lays off the curveball. No balls and a strike. Had a chance to catch up with Max's dad, Robbie, here earlier today. Good player for Louisville.
Yep.
That one taken.
Kind of a legend of Malone baseball.
He is.
Watched him play a lot. He's a really good player.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that curveball outside laid off there by Roberts. 2 balls and a strike. Pitcher's working really quick here this afternoon. Here's the next pitch. That one hit up the middle in for a base hit. So Roberts has the second hit for the Leopards, and he'll make his way to first base.
Looked like a little inside fastball there, and he got it.
Yep.
Got his hands through enough to get it up the middle. Good piece of hitting.
That'll bring up Caden Cordes, the second baseman, wears number 5, right-handed batter. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help you with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, at 674-1483. First pitch taken in for a ball. Roberts gets a lead over at first. Not much of a lead, though, as Cordes steps in and Candle delivers. That one a little high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, he was pretty efficient with the first 2 hitters, and now he's going to have to battle here a little bit down in the count. Let's see, 2-0 if they send the runner. Got to expect he's going to throw a strike. First inning they sent him and they swung through.
No jump there at first from Roberts, and it goes to 3-0. 2 down here, top of the second. Roberts gets his lead now at first. And the pitch is taken for a strike. Count even now. Full at 3-2. 3-1.
3-1.
Yep.
Pitch was right at the knees. Not much of a lead at first base.
No, Roberts looking like he wants to take off, but he stays. And this one taken for a strike. Now the count is full, 3-2 on Cordes.
Candle doing a good job getting himself back in the count here.
Mm-hmm.
But with 3-2, now that runner's going to be moving with 2 outs.
So Roberts with the same lead he's had. Now he jumps off a little further. And he takes off. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And a nice job there by Caden Candle getting the 3rd out of the innings. So we go now to the bottom of the second. We are tied at 1 between the Hawks and the Leopards. You're listening to high school baseball on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Fikert Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Field, the home of the Hawks, as we go now to the bottom of the second inning. All tied at 1 between the Louisville Leopards and the Hiland Hawks. Leading things off for Hiland here is number 27. That is Luke Hirschberger, the first baseman, and that one fouled off for strike.
Got a light rain falling right now. Might make things a little slick.
There's a pitch, fly ball, shallow center field.
Trouble.
Center fielder doesn't see it, and that one's going to drop in, and all the way to second goes Hirschberger. He slides over the base, but he's safe. So,
well, you could see that ball got hit.
Yeah.
Shortstop was going out, and the center fielder had his arms out. He never saw the ball. It was his ball.
Yep.
Shortstop made a great effort, and heads up base running by Luke, get to second base.
Yeah, never saw it is right. So Luke is at second base.
See if we can take advantage of that. You know, we talked about it being a little slick. Luke overslid the bag there. If they would have held the tag on him, they would have got him.
Brings up Danny Hostetler. Luke just a short lead at second. This one taken outside for ball 1. So Hirschberger at second, nobody down. And the catcher, Danny Hostetler, steps in, the left-hander. Where's the number 24? There's a pitch taken outside for ball 2.
Danny's way ahead in the count here. He can sit on a fastball and see if he can turn it around. But, you know, like we said, Leghart's best pitch has been his curveball.
And that one, again, ball 3, outside and high. So Hostetler in a good position here. 3-0.
Leghart did not like that call. Thought that should have been a strike. It was close.
Nobody down, runner at second. And that one taken high and outside. So
you know, now we're at the point where you're really seeing a pattern. He just cannot command his fastball.
Yep. Whether you need tires along with farm tires and service, fully equipped auto service, or semi-truck tires, stop by Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 in Millersburg or online at millersburgtireservice.com. In business for over 72 years.
Hawks have a chance for a big inning here. 2 guys on, nobody out.
Here's a strike to Hirschberger. That is Keith Hirschberger, the second baseman. 2 on, nobody out.
Hardly any lead at second base there.
And Leghart delivers. There's a pop-up to shortstop. And making the play there is Palmier. So 1 down.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little better approach by Keith there. He threw him that curveball, and he just kind of slapped at it and hit it off the end of the bat right to the shortstop. So good thing Luke didn't have a big lead. He would have been out at second.
Yep. Cade Beachy now steps in for the Hawks. In on the corners are the Leopards. Double play depth in the middle. Leghart delivers. There is a hit to right field, in for a base hit, and the runners will hold. As the Leopards, now they have a runner caught at between home and third. They throw to third, and they get the out. So nice heads-up play there from Jake Beard, who threw down to Roberts, and they got the runner.
Yeah, that's a big out because now you got 2 outs, and Caden hit the home run the last time. But, you know, that throw was a pretty good throw. Just bounced off the catcher, and Luke got a little too far trying to see where that ball was going to end up. And heads-up play by the catcher. Good throw to third, and he was out.
Yep. And we go now to the top of the order for the Hawks. It'll be Caden Koblenz as he steps in. Caden hit the home run on the third pitch that he saw this afternoon.
I think it's safe to say he's probably not going to see a fastball.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not one down the middle like he did the last time.
So 2 down here. Runners at first and second. Here is a
going to be trouble.
Short and a long throw and not able to get him. So Koblenz beats out the infield single.
Well, that was a good job by Kay Beachy hustling to second base. You know, the shortstop wanted to go to second base first, and when he looked, that was all it took. Caden's speed got him on base at first, and now see if the pitcher can help himself here.
Yep. 3 hits in the inning now for the Hawks, but they have not been able to get a run across. Bases loaded for the number 2 hitter. Here's Candle. That is Caden Candle. And a swing and a miss on a high fastball outside.
Yeah, once he took that little hesitation to look at second base where he wanted to go and he knew he couldn't get him.
Bases are loaded. No balls and a strike to Caden Candle.
Need to put a ball in play here.
There is a curveball fouled off behind us. So down in the count is Candle 0-2.
And, you know, probably good with a high fastball here, but he's had a little trouble commanding it. So
yeah, he may use a waste pitch here and try to get him to bite.
See if he can get him to chase one here. But, you know, Candle's in protect mode. And remember last year in the state championship game, he had about a 12 pitch at bat and drew a walk. So let's see if he can fight.
There it is. High and outside for a ball. Maybe a little bit too far outside. I don't think anybody's going to swing at that.
You'd like a waste pitch to be a little bit closer than that. Now he sets up his curveball, though. It's been a good one so far. Let's see what Caden can do.
There's a curveball swung on and fouled off.
Good job fouling it back.
Umpire here making a nice play off the rebound.
Yep, showing off a little bit. Got to get involved. See if Caden can keep fighting here, get back in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here. In the bottom of the second, there's a swing and a miss.
Went back to that curveball again.
Got him on the curveball. So 3 hits in the inning, no runs, though, for the Hawks. As they leave the bases loaded, we go to the top of the third. We are tied at 1. You're listening to High School Baseball on WKLM.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
At Lehman Field, Frank Salona along with John Manigold as we go now to the top of the third inning, tied at 1. And John, a couple of pitchers getting in and out of trouble here in this early part of the season.
Yeah, and you know, that's one of the things we've had 3 or 4 scrimmages here, and you know, kids have only had like 10 at-bats against live pitchers. That makes a difference. You know, that's the advantage. Just usually go to the pitcher here early in the season.
Luke Seaman now will lead things off for the Leopards. As Seaman, the left fielder, wears number 13.
And you know, you really got to say, for both pitchers, it's been the curveball that's really gotten them out of trouble. And at the high school level, if you can throw a curveball for a strike,
it's golden.
Yes.
And there's a curveball and fouled off.
Yep, he definitely attempted.
That is a foul.
Nope,
pitch.
They're calling him out.
They called him out.
Out of the box.
Out of the box is right.
You do not see that called very often, but that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
He made contact with that ball. You know, he kind of ran up. Did look like he was out of the box. You just don't see it called very often.
Not sure how to score that.
That's good. That's a good question. I'm not sure either.
Yeah. Out.
Out.
Well, that'll bring up the leadoff batter. Here's Cooper Rice. Cooper singled his first time up. And that one almost hit him inside. Back to the backstop it goes.
Is that one unassisted? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they give it to the closest, the 2 unassisted.
2 unassisted, yep.
The closest player, I guess. And here's a pitch just outside, just missed for a 2-0 count.
Yep, fastball ran off the outside corner. It was close, but, you know, they're crowding the line. Louisville's right up on the plate.
Yeah, they've been doing that the entire ball game, I've noticed. That one inside almost hit him again. 3-0 is the count. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg offers ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete. You can give them a call at 674-0865 and sand and gravel at 674-8121. That was ball 4. So Cooper Rice gets a walk, and he'll go down to first base.
Just having a little trouble keeping that fastball on the plate. That one ran off the outside corner as well. Good speed over there at first. You know, that's how they got their run the first inning. He attempted to steal at third, caught Hiland off guard, so imagine he's going to be aggressive here.
There's Ty Palmier, and he slaps one to center field. That's going to be down for a base hit, and Louisville has runners at first and second. Palmier slipped going down the first baseline. Now, this is brand new AstroTurf, or turf, I guess you want to call it now. They don't call it AstroTurf anymore. That's just me being old. But he slipped going down the first. Now, there's a rule here that no spikes, no metal spikes that you can wear on the field. So a little bit of rain makes it kind of slippery.
Yep. They got to wear those molded cleats, so it's a little bit different. I think he went to make his turn there, and his feet just went right out from underneath him.
Yep. So the Leopards have 2 men on, one out here in the top of the third. That one fouled off.
And getting in the middle of their order here. So let's see if Kane can get a ground ball and maybe get 2 for the price of 1.
Xander Triplett. He grounded out to first base his first time up. Probably looking to hit one that way right now if he can. Get behind the runners. There's a curveball. That one's beat down foul, the third baseline.
Yeah, and I imagine Candle's going to use that curveball here to try to get himself out of trouble again. He's got a good one. Had a little trouble locating that fastball, and you know you're up in the count here. See if you can get a pitch that you can get him to chase. A couple times we've seen him throw that chase pitch, and it's just been too far.
No balls, 2 strikes. There's a fastball high, just missed.
Yeah, that was a good one right there because he's not going to do anything with that but pop it up.
Yeah.
Now he can go back to that curveball. See if he can get him chased. Danny needs to be a wall here. They got good speed on the bases.
Candle looks back at the runner at second. Now he delivers. There's a fastball fouled off to the right side. Nice piece of hitting that time by
And I like
Triplett.
that call by Danny because you know he's gotten ahead in the count. He's gone to that curveball. He might caught him off guard there a little bit, trying to sneak that fastball by him. It's one thing the past couple of years, Hiland's been blessed with catchers that call really good games.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, low. Count even now at 2-2.
And you know you don't want to leave one here in the middle of the plate. You want to keep pitching. This is a big pitch here. You don't want to get to a full count.
Candle, long look at second. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. Another good pitch. So count still at 2-2. And you know he kind of lifted that fastball up a little bit, like you were saying, John, to get that, try to get a pop-up.
Now he can go to that curveball down, or he could go back to the fastball again. He's been late on it.
Curveball down might be a ground ball, double play ball here.
Yep.
Here is a curveball away.
Just off the plate.
Yep. Nice job there by Triplett to lay off of that.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to lay off of. He's had a really good at-bat here now. See if he can get inside with the fastball here and jam him a little bit. Or if he can throw that curveball for a strike, that's not a bad pitch either.
Yep, Jake Beard waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Fastball, fouled off. A good piece of hitting there by Xander Triplett.
And the more pitches you see as a hitter, the advantage goes to the hitter. He's seen quite a few of them, putting a good bat here. Kanan's going to have to execute, make a really good pitch.
Hirschberger creeping in at first base a little bit. Playing in front of the runner. There's a fastball, fouled off again. So a little great competition here between pitcher and hitter.
He's really shortened his swing up here. He's just trying to put that ball in play, make contact, and it's a good sign of a good hitter there.
Triplett back in. Candle delivers. Here's a fly ball to shallow center, and the center fielder there is Koblenz. He makes the play. Runners have to hold.
And, he did a good job throwing that curveball for a strike.
2 down here in the top of the third.
But you got to give him credit. That was a quality at bat.
Sure was. That'll bring up the catcher, Jake Beard, and Beard popped up to the first baseman first time up.
Be interesting to see how deep the starters are able to go. Both of them have thrown a lot of pitches already.
Candle delivers slow and inside for ball 1. Melway Paving Company is well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes and surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, crack sealing, seal coating, chip and seal, and pavement planning. Here is a pitch taken low for ball 2.
He's kind of a big, stocky hitter here. You don't want to leave one over the middle of the plate. He can make it 4-1 in a hurry.
Yes, sir. 2 balls and no strikes to Beard. Candle, long look at second. Now he delivers. There's a fastball outside corner for a strike. That's a good pitch right there.
Yeah, you got to keep pitching. You can't just throw a get-me-over fastball. Not to the 4-hitter.
2 balls and a strike. Candle gets his sign. Nods in agreement. And delivers. That one ripped down the left field line. Foul.
We're in the top of the third inning. That was pitch number 50, so his pitch count's getting up there a little bit. But he made 2 really good pitches there. He didn't give him anything to hit. He's still pitching, not giving in. Got himself back in the count.
Deuces across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Beard. Here's a curveball outside. And a nice job there by Beard holding up on that. Count is full. Runners will be moving on the pitch.
That one was just too far outside. Couldn't get him to bite. But now the runners are moving, so big pitch right here in this ball game. Third inning.
Candle back at second. And here they go. Here's a pitch ripped down the line. Foul. And Beard was all over that pitch.
I'm not real sure if Caden uses his changeup much, but this would be a good spot to throw in if he could throw it for a strike. He's way out in front of that fastball.
Might be a great opportunity, like you said, to sneak in a...
Or you could, slow that curveball down even more, get him out on his front foot.
Yeah.
He's definitely turning on that fastball. Quick hands.
3-2. 2 out. Runners again will be moving on the pitch. Candle delivers. Here's a fastball fouled out of play. We'll do it all over again. Hey, I want to remind everybody that today's play of the game is being brought to you by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, your complete real estate and auction service. Visit their website at kaufmanrealty.com or call 888-852-4111. Had to stop there today, by the way. Picked up an auction item for a friend. Yep. Here is a curveball. Nice. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch there by Candle to get out of the inning. And we go now to the bottom of the third inning. All tied at 1. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Field, home of the Hawks, Frank Stallone along with John Monagold, as we go now to the bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, we were just talking about that last pitch. That was a huge pitch. Threw it.
Sure was.
Full count curveball, froze the batter. Good job by Caden.
Yep. Colin Koblenz will lead things off for the Hawks. Monagold and Yoder.
See if the heart of the order can make an adjustment. You know, last time they got the hat trick, all three of these guys struck out. So let's see if we can change it and make an adjustment.
Yeah. And they will face the big right-hander, Brock Leghart, for the Leopards, the junior.
And he's at 37 pitches heading into the bottom of the third.
Koblenz will step in, the left-hander. As John said, struck out the first time up. There is a strike call on a check swing.
Yeah, it's almost to the point now where you're looking for that curveball.
Yeah. And that one way outside. Count even at 1-1. Almost did a Bob Euchre there, just a bit outside.
Yeah, tried to corner and missed. But if Colin can get on base, he's got great speed.
Here's the next pitch, and he hammers this one to second base. A nice job there by the second baseman. Cordes picks it up and throws over to first for the out. So a 4-3 on the putout.
First baseman did a nice job picking that ball. It was a routine play, but he kind of spiked it there.
And that'll bring up Grady Monagold, the third baseman. That's left-handed. And that one outside for ball one. Grady got his Air Jordans on.
Yeah, the team kind of went with that look this year.
And that one almost hit him. Got out of the way.
You could take that one off the back of the cleat and get a base runner. That wouldn't be a problem.
Well, his teammates were yelling, wear it.
Yeah. Easier said than done.
Grady's like, he's like me. I'm like, I ain't getting hit. 3-0 is the count there after that high fastball. So Monagold probably looking to take right here.
Or you're looking for one pitch in one spot.
And there's a fastball right down the middle of 39. 3 balls and a strike.
See if he goes with a curveball here.
He does, and Monagold snaps it right up through the middle.
Good adjustment there.
Yep. He has his first hit of the season. So he'll go to first base. That'll bring up Yoder as Logan Yoder steps in. Yoder with the called out on strike his first time up.
I bet that doesn't happen this time. He's going to make an adjustment here.
All right. Here's the pitch. A fastball high.
And that's one of the things, you're facing a pitcher you haven't seen. That makes it hard. The Hiland, they do a really good job of communicating what they've seen as far as what he's throwing.
Here's a curveball, swung on and missed. Count even at 1-1. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hope that you all knock it out of the park, celebrating 125 years of serving the community. There's a throw over to first, back safely is Monagold.
Not a very big lead over there.
There's a pitch just missed outside for a ball. Count now 2 balls and a strike. Monagold at first, and the batter is Yoder.
Man, I don't know if that was outside or not. That was a good pitch.
It was close, yep. There's a curveball. That one was the same location, called a strike.
Yeah, that's tough right there because that fastball, he just called it a ball. That curveball was in the same spot, and he called it a strike. So Logan's going to have to protect here.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Here is a curveball taken for a strike, and that's the second time.
That one backed up on him and came over to the inside corner. Started it right at Logan's hip. Tough at bat right there.
Yes, sir. That'll bring up the first baseman, Luke Hirschberger, the lefty. There's a fastball outside for ball 1. Monagold at first. 2 down here in the inning. There's a curveball in for a strike.
Boy, I don't know what the percentage is of his curveball to fastball, but I bet it's 50-50.
Oh, at least.
At least.
Yep. Count even now, 1-1. That's
trouble.
Hit, and that is going to drop into right field, right in front of the right fielder that time, Triplett. And runners, though, hold at first and second. So a bloop single for Hirschberger.
Got that ball in on his hands, but Luke was strong enough. Get it over the first baseman's head and into the outfield, and now we got a chance for Danny to get an RBI here.
Yep, Danny Hostetler will step in, the catcher. He walked his first time up. So the Hawks with runner now in scoring position is Monagold. Here's a curveball taken for a strike.
Danny's had a really good spring so far. He's hit the ball really well. See if he can come through here with a 2-out RBI.
There's a fastball fouled off at the plate. He's down now in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. What do you think here? Leghart come with that curveball?
I don't know. I like a fastball here and up in the zone, but you'd almost think.
Monagold, short lead, now bounces off. Here's a fastball inside, and he fouled it off.
Yeah, that's not where he wanted that pitch. I'm pretty sure of that. That's the one thing, you want to go with the fastball up in the zone, but he hasn't had control over it. So if I'm the catcher here, or coach, whoever's calling pitches, I'm going right back to that curveball. It's been his most consistent pitch. He's just got to be careful not to bounce it and advance the runners. But
well, he shook something off there. Let's see if he decides he wants to throw it. It is a curveball.
Yep.
A little outside, though, taken for a ball.
And a lot of people, you don't think about it much, but you throw that many curveballs, it takes a lot out of you trying to spin that pitch. So he's due to make a mistake here with that pitch. Danny can make him pay.
There is the pitch. There's a curveball fouled off.
Just pulled off of a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the bottom of the third.
Grady's got to make sure he gets a good secondary out there with 2 outs. We want to make sure he can score on a base hit here. The outfield's deep.
And there's a high fastball outside and swung on and missed. And Leghart gets the strikeout.
He located that one.
So 2 hits in the inning, but no runs for the Hawks. We go to the top of the 4th. We are tied at 1. You're listening to high school baseball on WKLM.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Things off for the Leopards is the designated hitter, Bryce Johnson. Johnson, ground out to the pitcher his first time up. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts on collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. Johnson steps in. Candle.
He could use a quick inning here. He had to work that last inning.
Toes the rubber and delivers. There's a bunt attempt and taken for a strike. No balls in the strike. Candle ahead of the hitter right away here. There's a pitch, fastball outside, count even at 1. Kind of let that one fly that time.
Yes, he did.
Here's a fastball for a strike.
Looked like it was about belt high.
What's he throw now, John? About 80, 85, somewhere around in there?
I'd imagine he's probably down to around 82 right now. 82, 83. That curveball, quite a bit slower than his fastball.
And that one.
There, right there. You can throw your curveball for a strike, and now they're starting to look for it. So what do? Come back with that fastball. Great call by Danny.
Yep, strikeout. And one down here in the bottom or top of the fourth inning. That'll bring up Brunoni. And Grayson, the first baseman, swings and fouls this one off down the left field line.
This is what you want to see, early in the season, first game, test yourselves. Both teams here are good competitive teams. That's why you schedule games like this.
Yeah, we were talking to, here's a pitch outside for a ball. We were talking to Rob Roberts before the ball game, and, he was telling us about Louisville's schedule. It's just brutal, and that's how the basketball team had to do it.
Yep.
And it prepares you for what is to come, and it did a nice job for the basketball team, that one taken outside for a ball. And the baseball team looking at that same type of philosophy, play the good teams, get yourself, tournament ready.
Yep.
And same with Hiland. I mean, the IVC, I know they have to play IVC games, but, there's a ball pitch inside for 3-1.
But if you look at their non-conference games,
yes,
they go find good teams to play. I know we're going to go to Wheeling Central. They got one of the best teams in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing Louisville today. Play Waynedale, who's been at the state tournament the last couple of years.
There's a fastball hit up the middle for a base hit.
Good piece of hitting.
So Brunoni on with a hit. That is the fourth Louisville hit today. Brings up Max Roberts. And Roberts singled his first time up. The IVC, you've got teams like Garaway. You've got teams like Indian Valley.
Yep.
Ridgewood's typically pretty good.
You got Matt Croy's boy down there. He's looking to have a big year as a pitcher.
Yep. There's some other teams across the way. You've got Malvern, who's is looking to have a pretty good season. I don't know if they'll cross over this year and play them. I didn't see the full schedule.
Nope. And then you got Connaught Valley, Strasburg on the other side. I know we'll play Strasburg here at the end of the season.
Yep. There's a pitch outside for ball 2. Sandy's down this year. Sandy Valley will be down.
Well, Strasburg last year in the district final, they gave Hiland the closest game they had up until the state tournament. You'll see Toronto.
Yep.
They're in this division this year. It's going to be different. That ball's tagged.
There's a fly ball, center field, going to go over the head of the center fielder, and coming around second.
They're going to send him.
And they are going to send him. Here's a play at the – whoa, they're going to stop him and go back to third. And back safely is Brunoni as he goes halfway down the line and then realized I'm going to be a dead duck if I continue this. So Roberts ends up at second base.
Yeah, he put a charge into that ball. You got it over Collins' head, but then there again, we still have that grass outfield. That ball stopped. Collins was able to pick it up, and good relay from Keith Hirschberger at second base, and they were able to hold him. Now you give yourself a chance to get out of this inning.
Yep.
But
one down for Cordes.
At the bottom of the order, you got to fight here. They're just looking to put a ball in play. Infield's in.
One down. Here's a curveball taken outside.
And one thing we got to remember with this turf, ground ball is going to be quicker than normally is. So with the infield in, not too hard to get a ground ball through there.
And it's a little wet, too.
It is. See if Kane can get him to pop up or get a punch out here.
Cordes is just looking for a fly ball here if he can get one. There is going to be a chopper to third, play at the plate. He is out at the plate. A nice job there by Monagold to field it and then make a nice throw to home plate.
And I like that decision, by the runner there. That's a ground ball to the third baseman. He's probably going to be out, but had a little bit of rain here. That turf could be slick.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure how many chances you're going to get to score a run. You might as well send him.
Yep.
Now you still got a runner at third.
Runners on the corner, first and third. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Seaman. And Luke Seaman takes a first pitch strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out here in the top of the fourth inning. And runner almost took off, and nice job actually by Candle not to balk.
Pretty sure that's a design play.
Yep.
You know, he wanted to see if he could get him to balk. He stepped off. I'd like to see him take a couple hard steps at that guy at first and see if that guy on third will bite, get off the bag too far. But
got some speed at third, though, with Roberts. Here's a pitch. There's a shot to the second baseman who had it played perfectly.
Dodged the bullet there.
And that'll be out number 3. So
way to battle back.
No damage here in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth, all tied at 1. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Stop in for these great savings all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie, and we can help you stock up on all the fixins with Duke's Mayonnaise, 2 for $7, Sargento Sliced Cheese, 2 for $6, Gould's Brown Mustard, $1.78, Classic Pickles, 2 for $6, Cheez-It Crackers, 2 for $7, Pop-Tart Pastries, $3.48, Pringles Mingles for $3.78, and Nutri-Grain Bars, 2 for $6. Plus, download your digital coupon for a crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
We go now to the bottom of the fourth inning here at Lehman Field. Frank Salona alongside John Monagold. And leading things off for the Hawks is the second baseman. Keith Hirschberger takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. There's a pitch hit high and in the infield there. The third baseman, Roberts, makes the catch.
So do we have a new second baseman for Louisville?
We do. We'll get a chance here. Number
5.
Number 5 is Cordes. He's moved over to second. No, Cordes he's been there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but
there's a pitch fouled off by Beachy.
Cade had a nice hit his first time up. See if he can do it again. You know, that's one thing he's done this spring is take that ball to right field.
There's a ground ball to second. Cordes has it, throws over to first for the out. So 2 quick outs here for the Hawks.
Yep.
That one a 4-3 put out. That brings us to the top of the order. And Caden Koblenz, who has had himself a day here today. He leads off the bottom of the first with a home run, and he singled in the second inning. There's a pitch taken low for ball 1. So he is 2 for 2. There's one fouled behind us. They're out of play. Count even at 1-1. Koblenz sees a curveball.
Got that one.
And he hit that one a ton. That one is gone. Out of here over the roof to left field. I tell you what.
Put a charge in that one. You know, the first one he hit out was a fastball. I wonder if he was sitting on that curveball, and boy, did he make him pay.
He absolutely destroyed that pitch.
Wind or no wind, didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Yes, the wind is blowing, but that wouldn't have mattered if there was a wind blowing in.
That was a bomb.
So, Caden Koblenz, 2 homers and a single here today. And that'll bring up.
You always dream of hitting the building. Why not just hit it over?
Yeah, he cleared it. That'll bring up the pitcher, Caden.
Good luck finding
Candle.
that ball. It's in a different zip code.
Candle takes a first pitch strike. Here is a pitch inside. Just hit the corner.
Need to get that Tom Hamilton and swing and a drive because there was no doubt about that one.
Tommy would have loved that one.
Oh, boy.
Candle down in the count. Swing and a miss. Strikes out to end.
You know, he's really made 2 mistakes the whole game, and they both ended up over the fence courtesy of Caden Koblenz.
Yeah. 1 hit, 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th, and the Hawks take a lead as we go to inning number 5. It's 2-1. Hiland, you're watching and listening to high school baseball on WKLM.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Hit, and we're trying to estimate that at least 380, maybe further. There is for those of you that don't know, there's a huge indoor rec center, indoor batting facility in left field they use as the left field fence, and it's about 30 feet high maybe. That ball cleared the rec center and the indoor facility there.
So that's 310. You got the 30-foot wall.
Yeah.
And then it cleared it. Didn't hit the roof. It cleared it easily.
Oh, boy. Still talking about that one. Here's Rice to lead things off for the Leopards, and it's 1-1 is the count. A strike there by Candle.
Caden and his brother Colin are going to Malone. I don't know if anybody from Malone's here watching that, but they got to be all smiles to get those two.
Yep, here's a ground ball to second. And that is a nice play there. Hirschberger to Hirschberger as they get the out. So out number 1 goes 4-3 on the put out. Brings up Palmier as Tyler is 1 for 2 here in the ballgame. Singled his last time up.
Yep. See if Caden can have a quick inning. That's what I said. The last time he needed a quick one. Get another one. Get your team back into that dugout. Got some momentum going.
That ball fouled out of play. Join Keim Center, Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through the 12th. They're celebrating their customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Here is a pitch taken for a strike.
Way to get ahead in the count here. Looks like he's settling in. It seems like the longer Caden pitches, the better he does.
You can save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss their free pancakes and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning at Keim Home Center. There's a pitch fouled off, out of play. Count now, no balls, 2 strikes. I'm going to have to go for that. Breakfast, pancakes, and sausage. You got me.
Sounds like a winner.
At Keim Home Center. Here's a curve ball. Hit right over the third baseman, Monagold, not able to come up with it. And a base hit.
Kind of just a little soft line drive into left field.
Yep. So Palmier is 2 for 3. It'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Xander Triplett. And Triplett 0 for 2, grounded out to first his first time up, flew out to center his second time out.
Louisville does have someone warming up in the bullpen, number 5.
That is Cordes. He's going to probably go to the mound from second base. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. A good fastball that time by Candle.
And you know it's early in the season here. It's one of those things you got to consider as a coach. How long do you let your starter go? Got to get him stretched out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them have had to work here early in these innings.
Candle delivers, ground ball to third. Nice play by Monagold. Over to second for 1, over to first, and got him. Double play.
That'll help your pitcher out. Keep that pitch count down.
5-4-3 on the putout, and a nice job there from Monagold over to Hirschberger, and Hirschberger over to Luke Hirschberger for the double play. We have played 4.5. We go now to the bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead 2-1. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
We go now to the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Hawks lead 2-1. New player for Louisville at second base is Jake Palmier, the senior. Cordes warming up in the bullpen for the Leopards, so he might be looking at coming in to pitch, so they put Palmier in at second base. First pitch is in for a strike from Leghart. Here is a pitch high and outside. Count even now at 1-1.
You know, we got a lot of people in this area that go to Florida for spring break. I don't feel too bad for them today. We're enjoying this beautiful day.
Sure is.
70 degrees, sunshine in and out.
And Colin Koblenz takes ball 2, so count now 2-1 on Koblenz.
Colin struggled a little bit this spring, but he's one swing away from getting out of it. And, you know, he's got just as much power as his brother.
0 for 2 here in the ball game, but
he just needs that one swing to get it going.
Here's a good pitch to hit, too. 3-1, swung and fouled it off down the left field line. That one's going to go out of play just across the fence there.
And he's such a weapon if he can get on base with that speed.
Count is full at 3-2. Nobody down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hawks lead 2-1.
And knowing Colin and Caden, I'm sure the competitive juices got going there. He's seen his brother hit it out twice. He's like, all right, I got to get it going.
I wouldn't want to be at that house when they get home tonight if he doesn't get a hit here. There's a curveball high and away. That'll be a ball 4.
And that changes the whole dynamic of an inning there.
Yep. That'll bring up Grady Monagold, who did a nice play there defensively to start that double play in the top of the 5th inning for the Hawks.
Base hit his last time up. Let's see if he can do the job and get the guy to second.
There's a shot to center field, but the center fielder is right there, had him played perfectly. And a nice catch there by Cooper Rice. Gets the ball in. Runner has to hold.
He got it off the end of the bat a little bit.
He did. That'll bring up the right fielder, Logan Yoder. Logan, 2 strikeouts so far today. Both called out on strikes. Koblenz gets a lead at first. There he goes. There's a pitch taken for a ball and in safely at second base.
Yeah,
is Koblenz.
Catcher did not really have a chance on that one.
So Yoder takes a ball. Runner now in scoring position. And you called it. Koblenz has some speed.
He doesn't even really need a huge lead out there at second to score.
There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball from Yoder. Stop in for weekly specials along with a great selection in the deli, meat, and produce departments. For fresh arrangements of flowers, check out the Posy Pad Floral Shop. There's a strike to Yoder. Then before you head out, sign up for Roadie's rewards card at Roadie's IGA.
Just need Logan to put something in play here. The infield's quick, just got to get contact.
There is a ground ball to the second baseman. Runner goes over to the third, but they get the out at first. So 2 down in the inning, and Koblenz makes his way to third.
Going to be up to Luke Hirschberger to drive him in.
So 2 down here.
Be nice if we can get an insurance run.
Hirschberger, the lefty, steps in. He's 2 for 2 on the day. There's a ball slicing down the left field line and hits out of play. So foul ball there. Hirschberger behind in the count now, 0-1.
You know, he's relied on that curveball here. He's got to be careful he doesn't bounce it because Collins going to score from third if he bounces one in onto that turf.
Fastball fouled back. Down in the count now, 0-2. I want to remind everybody, today's play of the game is being brought to you by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, your complete real estate and auction service. Visit their website at kaufmanrealty.com or call 888-852-4111. And there's a slow ground ball to short and not in time at first base and got the run in. Nice job by Hirschberger getting down the line to beat out the throw, and it scores the run, so give him an RBI. And the Hawks now take a 3-1 lead.
Being left-handed there paid off for Luke. Didn't hit that ball hard enough for the shortstop to make a play on it, and a couple extra feet being left-handed helped him get to first base.
Yep. So the Leopards now with 2 down here in the inning are going to go with a pitching change, and that will bring number 5, that is Caden Cordes, out to the mound. He will take over for Leghart. So Leghart pitches through 4 2/3.
You know, the Hawks kind of manufactured that run there a little bit. Colin got the walk. He was able to steal second. Logan hit that ground ball to second base, and then by him getting him Colin over to third, Luke was able to use an infield hit to drive him in.
Looking at Cordes here warming up on the mound. First pitch he throws is a curveball.
Seeing a pattern.
Yeah. 3-1, the Hawks lead. Well, we talked about our play of the game, and again brought to you by Kaufman Realty and Auctions. And at this point, John, I can't think of a bigger play than that home run that we saw that was just massive.
Yep.
Over the indoor batting facility in left field. Right now, that has my vote.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't see a high school player hit a baseball that far very often. And he did it twice today.
He did it twice. So Cordes getting his throws in on the mound. I want to thank our sponsors today. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hope that you all knock it out of the park, as our boy Koblenz has done a couple times here today, celebrating 125 years of serving the community. It's Killbuck Savings Bank.
And you know, you got to give credit to their pitcher. He came back and he struck the next hitter out, but
yeah,
he's really battled out there today. Both pitchers have. They've had a lot of traffic on the bases and just haven't given in. The Hawks have been able to, like they say, manufacture that run in the last inning, or this inning, I should say. Inning's not over yet.
The runner at first is his responsibility, that he being Leghart. Cordes looks over. Now he delivers. Fastball, that's a strike. So down in the count now, 0-1 is Hosteller, Danny. Here's a curveball, chops it to first. And up with it, making the play is Bernoni. And that'll do it for the Hawks. 3 unassisted on the putout as we go now to the top of the 6th inning. It's the Hawks 3 and the Leopards 1. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with the winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement improvement game with the experts. Wayne Dorr, people you can trust since 1973.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Back here.
Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the...
We go now to the top of the sixth inning. Jake Beard with a seeing eye single between third and short. And he is on at first base, and he's lifted now for a pinch runner. Let's see if we can catch the number over there. And up to bat for the Leopards is the designated hitter Johnson, Bryce Johnson, stepping in. Strikeout and a ground out his first two times at bat.
Can't see his number.
And there is a pitch outside for ball one.
Going to say 9.
Number 9 for Louisville. Ooh, we don't have a number 9. So we wish we could give you that.
We'll keep guessing.
Young man, but we don't have a 9.
See if we can get a ground ball. We already got a double play last inning. Get another one here.
Johnson steps in. Here's a throw down the second on the steal, and they got him.
Yeah, no chance there.
Nice job there by the Hawks. And Hostetler throws it down to Hirschberger, and they get the out.
Yeah, that was a perfect throw. Good tag.
So nice play there with the caught stealing, and nice curveball, but just missed outside. 2 balls and a strike to Johnson. Candle, fastball inside, but swung on and missed.
Big swing, but that fastball he throws, it runs in on the right-hander. Now he can go back to that curveball where he go right back to the fastball. That was a big swing.
Yep. Curveball taken for strike 3, right on the outside corner, and that'll be out number 2.
That's one of those things you notice with Caden. Last year he did it. First or second inning, he can bob and weave through trouble, get off the mound there without giving up too many runs. He gets deep into the game, he gets harder to hit.
Bernoni now the batter for the Leopards. Takes first pitch, strike.
So if you don't get to him early, he's usually going to make you pay later in the game.
Grayson Bernoni, the first baseman for the Leopards. He is a junior. That one just missed inside.
And we talked about it earlier a little bit. We lost Finn Schneider as a senior. He threw a lot of innings. Mm-hmm. And then we had Brady Yoder who could come in and slam the door. But really, those are the only 2 pitchers we lost from last year's team.
Yep, swing and a miss. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Hawks with a 3-1 lead. And Candle's pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll do it.
He's dealing now, feeling good.
For the Leopards, 3 up and 3 down. 1 hit, but a caught stealing in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, the Hawks 3 and the Leopards 1. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Buckeye Career Center is now accepting full-time adult education applications for next school year. We offer 10 full-time adult programs including cosmetology, aesthetics, dental assisting, HVACR, heavy equipment CDLA operator, law enforcement training academy, medical assisting, medical office support, utility line worker, and welding technology, with nearly all courses completed in only 9 months. Grants and financial aid are available for those who qualify. Don't wait. Take control of your future today. Apply now at BuckeyeCareerCenter.com. berlinheatingandcooling.org.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Lehman Field, Frank Salona along with John Monagold as we go now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Hawks with a 3-1 lead over the Leopards, the two-time state back-to-back champions in Division 6, right? Yeah.
Been in Division 4. Now we're 6.
Now it's 6, yeah. Division
now
4,
Hiland
back-to-back in 4, and then 3-time overall state champions. The first time was Division 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Played the neighbors down the road, Waynedale.
Yep. Here is a pitch and a ground ball to second base. Up with it and across for the out. And one down here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Got Colin Koblenz warming up down the left field line, and then Louisville's got another arm in their bullpen warming up.
Koblenz, the lefty.
Yeah, you bring him in, you're going to see a little different speed.
A little smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could tell just watching him. Here, Cordes, ooh, that one behind the hitter. So ball 1 to Beachy. His teammates yelling, wear it. I don't think I want to wear that one.
No.
A fastball at the back. I don't think I want that.
Don't want to take that one to the ribs. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Cordes with a curveball. Again, ground ball to second base. Gobbled up, throw it over to first. And just like that, 2 up, 2 down. And now the dangerous Caden Koblenz.
See if he can get the hat trick here.
Well, he is 3 for 3. 2 of those are home runs, 2 home run bombs. And let's see what Caden can do here as Cordes throws him a curveball for a strike.
You know, that's what you say. Well, stay away from the fastball, but that last one he hit was a curveball.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't a bad pitch.
No balls and a strike to Koblenz. Here's a fastball that he chops to third. Third baseman up and across. Nice play there.
Finally got him out
by
today.
Max Roberts.
He
to
is
get the out. And they do get him out. 5-3 on the put out. And 3 up and 3 down for the Hawks. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 3-1. Hiland, you're listening to high school baseball on WKLM.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Hiland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Go now to the top of the 7th inning, and for the Leopards, they'll go 7, 8, 9. Roberts, Cordes, and Seaman against the new left-handed pitcher Colin Koblenz in for the Hawks. Koblenz looking to shut the door here on the lid lifter of the season for the Hawks. I want to remind everybody that our play of the game that John and I will pick at the end of today's ball game is brought to you by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, your complete real estate and auction service. Visit their website at kaufmanrealty.com or call 888-852-4111.
Going to have a new pitcher, Colin Koblenz. You know, that's what we talked a little bit Last year we had Brady Yoder, who came in and kind of used him as the closer. The year before that, we used Isaac Yoder. You know, if you can get Colin to come in and give you 1 or 2 innings here at the end of a ball game, he's going to be really tough to hit. The biggest thing with him is his control, because if he throws strikes, he's really hard to hit. He's going to sit about 92, and he's got a wicked curveball.
All right, Max Roberts steps in for the Leopards. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and he takes a fastball inside for ball 1.
He's just got to, stay under control here, not try to throw it too hard.
No balls and a strike, or I'm sorry, 1 ball and no strikes to Roberts. Fastball hit the outside corner. Count even now, 1-1 on Max Roberts.
It's nice to see Colin back on the mound. He's got a great arm. He just had that 1 injury and kind of shut down his pitching last year.
There's a swing and a miss.
And like I said, if he doesn't have to throw 100%, of his 90% is going to get the majority of high school hitters out. From the left side, being 6'4".
Mm-hmm. He's quite the presence out on the mound. Next pitch is outside and high for ball 2. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hope that you knock it out of the park, celebrating 125 years of serving the community. It's the Killbuck Savings Bank. 2-2 on Roberts. Here's the pitch, and that one high and outside. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to spin a curveball there, and
he did.
Now you just need him to throw one over the plate here. Make him hit it. You got a 2-run lead. Don't want to put the tying run at the plate.
Full count on Roberts. Here's the pitch. And that one, swing and a miss. Nice fastball there.
Too much gas for him. Like I said, he's just got to be able to throw strikes. If he can throw strikes, he's going to get people out.
Yep.
His stuff is electric.
That brings up Caden Cordes for the Leopards. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. Here's a pitch low and inside, taken for ball 1.
Looked like the umpire got some, I don't know if he got some rubber pellets in his eyes. Or
he was bailing out of there. I know I saw him move.
Yep.
He saw that ball hitting in the ground there. So 1 ball, no strikes. Koblenz delivers a fastball high. So 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, if you're Louisville here, you're just looking to get a base runner. Get something going. Put a little pressure on the Hawks.
There's the pitch, and that one taken high and outside. So 3-0 on Cordes. So Leopards trying to get something going here in the top of the 7th. Hawks with a 3-1 lead on it turned out to be a beautiful sunny day here.
Yes, it did.
Good breeze, a little bit of rain earlier. Nothing to speak of. So
4-pitch walk there.
4 pitches is correct. So runner at first with 1 down. That brings up Luke Seaman, the left fielder for the Leopards.
That run in the 5th inning by Hiland is looming kind of large right now. Like I said, with Colin, we just got to get him to throw it over the plate, make him put the ball in play, prove they can hit it.
Here is the pitch, a fastball low. So that's 5 straight balls.
And that one did not miss by much. A little bit low, but it's hard as an umpire when he's thrown 4 straight.
Cordes getting a lead at first. And that one high. So that's another ball. So 2 balls, no strikes. Leopards trying to turn it over to the top of their order here as Cooper Rice is on the on-deck circle.
See if Colin can settle down, get one over the plate here.
1 down in the top of the 7th, and there's a throw over to first, back safely.
Not a bad idea.
Nope.
Break up the routine here a little bit, get reset.
Make sure you stick around for our post-game show. Here is a pitch, and that is a strike. So the first strike to Seaman. 2 balls and a strike, 1 down, top of the 7.
I like that throw over there. You know, he's been kind of off a little bit, gives him a chance to reset, see if he can get another strike here.
Koblenz takes his time. Now he delivers that one inside. Did he swing?
Yes, he did.
Inside, and I don't know if Seaman was trying to get out of the way and swing at the same time, but he
the bat went over the plate.
It counts as a strike. You're right.
Looked like he started and tried to stop, and it was too late. Not a very big lead at first base.
And here's the pitch, a little bit of a changeup maybe or something outside.
Or a curveball. It's just kind of not getting any break to it, just kind of spinning it out of his hand.
Yeah, didn't get much of a break at all.
But his fastball's so good, I'd just go throw that fastball until somebody hits it.
Count full to Seaman, and he chops that one in front of the mound. Koblenz's only play is to first, and he gets the out at first as Cordes goes to second.
That was a good play by Colin. Took his time, made sure he made a good throw. Sometimes you'll see a pitcher come off the mound, and he thinks he's got to rush that throw to first, but Colin did a good job setting his feet, making a good throw. Now you're 1 out away from ending the game here, left on left.
2 down here in the top of the 7th. Runner at second for the Leopards. That brings up the top of the order Cooper Rice. And Rice, the lefty, takes the first pitch ball outside. Koblenz gets his sign.
Throw that fastball. See if he can hit it.
Taking his time there. Now the batter takes time out. And that's a good play there by Cooper Rice. He was getting a little bit out of his rhythm.
Yep.
1 ball, no strikes to Rice. And that one high and in for ball 2. Once again, we're going to remind you to stick around for our post-game show brought to you by Pomerene Hospital. John and I will recap the ball game, give you our play of the day.
Been a really good game up to this point.
It really has been. Koblenz delivers, and that one in for a strike. A little bit of late call there, but in for a strike.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to give it to him or not. Raise that right arm.
Caden Candle looking to notch the first win of the season. That one in for a ball for the Hawks. He's the pitcher of record.
Now we need to call him to get back in the zone here. Because now he's got great speed at the plate. If he gets on first, the ball in the gap might score.
There's the pitch, and that one in for a strike. So count now full at 3-2.
You can tell he took a little bit off of that one there.
Took it off, yeah.
Make sure you got that one over the plate. And this has got to be tough as a left-handed hitter. 6'4", coming at you at 90 miles an hour. He's just got to throw a strike.
Exactly. 3-2, 2 out. Koblenz. And timeout called at the plate by Rice.
You know, Colin didn't pitch at all last year. He only threw a couple innings last summer. So this will be huge for Hiland if they can get him to come in and throw strikes at close out ball games.
Now he's back on the rubber. Here's the pitch. And that one taken low and outside for ball 4. So now runners at first and second. And it'll bring up Tyler Palmier. And Ty is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. A couple of singles his last 2 times up.
It's going to be interesting to see how they play this defensively. You got 2 outs. I'd think you'd play them straight up. But a ball to the gap here, you don't want that runner scoring from first base.
And that first pitch is in for a strike.
No, be aggressive here. Go right at him. Get ahead in the count.
Yeah, the runner at second doesn't matter. It's the runner at first that could tie the ball game.
And he's got good speed. We're not holding him on, so he's going to have a good jump on a ball put in play.
And that one inside and low for a ball, so the count even now at 1-1.
If he can get the 2 strikes on the batter here, be a big advantage.
Koblenz delivers, And that one fouled off. Back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision and repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
Now with 2 strikes, anything close, he's going to swing, so Colin has a little room for error here.
Koblenz back to second. Now he delivers, and that one took a little off, but
looked like a breaking ball.
Outside, yep. Didn't
just missed.
Looking for that backdoor curveball. Didn't get in there, though. Now we've got deuces again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. Here's the pitch, and that one chopped down between the first base line and the pitcher, and a nice job there by Colin Koblenz to pick it up and make the out at first for the play, and that will end it for the Leopards. And the Hawks have won Game 1 of the 2025 season, 3-1. Our final score here today. Stick around. Our wrap-up show brought to you by Palmer Hospital will be next. We'll wrap this one up, give you all the details, and a lot more after this timeout. You're listening to high school baseball on WKLM.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local hometown independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Be prepared for the next outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Power your life with a Generac home standby generator. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently. decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Fikert Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Our final this afternoon, the Hiland Hawks with a win 3-1 over the Louisville Leopards. And what a great ball game, really. The day started out a little windy, a little overcast. We had a little bit of rain in there, but what a great day for baseball. And it's warmed up out there, and the Hawks are now 1-0 to start the season. As we welcome you to our postgame show brought to you by Pomerene Hospital, we'll take a look at some of the scoring here by innings. Louisville got on the board first. They got a base hit to start the ball game by Cooper Rice. He stole second base and then was brought in on a infield hit by Triplett, and the Leopards led 1-0. And for the Hawks, in the bottom of the first inning, they got a home run off the bat of Koblenz. Caden came in, and about the third pitch he saw, and he hit it over the left center field wall to tie the ball game. And then there was no scoring in the second or third inning, but in the bottom of the fourth inning, guess who again? Caden Koblenz hit a bomb, and I mean a bomb, over the building in left field to make it 2-1. And the Hawks really never looked back after that. They got a run in the fifth inning on there was a walk to Colin Koblenz, and then a 3 unassisted from Yoder got him over, or actually he stole second, then hit the first, moved him over to third, and a single by Hirschberger got him in for the third run of the ball game. And the Hawks basically shut the door after that. No scoring in the sixth or seventh inning. So nice job by Hiland to get things done today. It was businesslike for the Hawks, as they are the defending state champions, and they look like it today. It was certainly a day that they needed to come out and play well against a pretty good baseball team.
Yeah, and can't say enough about the job Caden Candle did, and then Caden Koblenz, Colin Koblenz. Those kids as seniors, they're game changers, and two swings right there pretty much won you the ball game. And Caden on the mound, another senior, just got stronger as the game went, and you couldn't ask for much more. You play good defense and you get good pitching, you're going to win a lot of ball games, and it's been the theme the last 3 years.
Yep, we'll take a break here, and for Pomerene Hospital, come back and give you all the pitching stats and wrap this one up from Lehman Field. It's high school baseball on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mac Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mac Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mac Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Welcome back here to Lehman Field. Frank Salona along with John Monagold as we wrap things up here. A big win by the Hawks of Hiland, and we'll take a look here at the pitchers today who did a really nice job. Let's take a look at the line here from Brock Leghart for Louisville. He gets the loss today, but 4 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs. He walked 3 batters, and he struck out 7. So a nice job there by Leghart, but not enough to get over the hump here. He's going to have a pretty good season, I think, as the Louisville Leopards move on.
Yeah, he threw really well. Just a matter of those 2 pitches. I bet he'd like to have him back, but for us,
we'll take it, right?
We'll take it.
All right. For Hiland, great job on the mound today. Caden Candle gets the win. He threw 6 innings of 7 hit ball, 1 run, no earned runs, only walked 1 batter, struck out 4, and he'll get the win today. The save goes to Colin Koblenz. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no errors. He walked 2, however, and he struck out 1 in that inning. So Koblenz gets the save, and Caden Candle will get the win for Hiland. And nice job again by the Hawks today. They will play next at Claymont on Monday. Is that right? Yeah, Monday they will play at Claymont. So make sure you keep up to date with the Hawks and their schedule. And, well, it gives us an opportunity here to thank all the folks that put this production together. First of all, from the Claxon crew, Casey Claxon and Claxon Communications, want to thank Aidan Garabrandt. He was our producer this afternoon for our YouTube broadcast. Owen Garabrandt and Emmerson Jackson were running the cameras for Claxon Communication. For our crew back at the studio, Blaisdon Mullins finished out the day that Melissa Patrick started when we got going earlier this morning, and want to thank them for all their work. And for my partner today, John Monagold, great job of color commentary again.
Thank
it's
you.
always fun to work with you. This is Frank Salona giving you that score one more time. It was the Hawks 3 and the Louisville Leopards 1. Have a great day, everybody.
When you're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware Products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Stop in for these great savings all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have Gerber skinless boneless chicken breasts, $5.19 a pound. St. Louis style pork ribs, $2.98 a pound. Gerber's chicken tenders, $5.19 a pound. We also have 81% lean fresh ground chuck, $3.98 a pound. USDA inspected twin pack Boston butt pork roast, $1.68 a pound. USDA choice New York strip steak, $10.98 a pound. USDA choice boneless bottom round roast, $4.98 a pound. Gerber's fresh party chicken wings, $3.49 a pound. And butterball ground turkey for $3.48. It's all now through Sunday at Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit clarkfowlerelectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting future? Buckeye Career Center is still accepting high school applications for next school year. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future.
My name is Andrea Lab, and I'm a double lab student in graphic arts and floral design. Buckeye has given me many hands-on career-related experiences. Without Buckeye, I would not have had the opportunity to obtain an internship in web design.
Spots are filling up fast, so don't wait. Whether you're interested in technology, healthcare, or skilled trades, Buckeye Career Center has a program for you. Apply now at BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057. 57.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Hiland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Thank you for watching high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.